Hello and welcome to episode 30 of our Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as Tuscany. And we'll just look at my Mediterranean empire here. A lot of North Africa, near enough to all of Italy and a bit of, well, Switzerland, southern Germany I suppose. And the Balkans, plus a few of these Mediterranean islands. But of course the price we have to pay for this is that, well, our stability's poor but it's improving. And overextension, it's only 30%, I thought it would be higher than that. And it's going to go right down to 22% soon enough. So in other words, we're in a position where we can start working on improving our economy and military. Just get the game going. Nope, that was the wrong button. That's pause. There we go. And we get to choose new artillery, but it's not really a choice. We get flying battery. So yeah, actually, let's start looking at our military here. Our army's less than half of what it should be, and we have space for almost 30 more ships. I think I'm missing a trade fleet. Got Venice, Tunis, Genoa, so I don't have anything in Ragusa or Alexandria. So... oops. A revolt. We'll crush that real quick. And we can build 20 more frigates, just to improve our trade situation. Oops, okay, we don't have enough money to build 20 more frigates. That's 12. Convert something. May as well be Travunia since it's the quickest. What's this? My units have suffered casualties, that's understandable. How's our budget doing? 10 ducats a month's alright. Mostly from production actually. I thought historically trade's been good, but obviously we're not doing that great at the moment. I do remember that we're getting a lot of absent merchant things at the moment, so that will be lowering us a bit. Obviously we're just lacking in trade power a bit. Only 11% in Ragusa, and I control about half the land in there. Foreign plots. Lose 10 Republican tradition, we can afford that and the money will be good, and I don't want to lose stability. So we are seizing them and their wealth. And we'll use that to build, well, first we'll give Hungary military access, and we will get 8 more frigates. Or I should say great frigates. I think that's 8, but I also think I lost count. Anyway, we'll... 9 plus 1. Oops, that's not how you do that. 10 of them. These guys can be Alexandria trade fleet. And there's Alexandria. The Ottomans have the most power there, because we have the most power in Tunis, which we're using to send it on to Genoa, where we have 16% of the total trade power. So we're doing alright there, but France is 61%. Mostly from the provinces. Well, almost entirely from the provinces. And they've got a greater trade power modifier. Why is ours lower than theirs? Prestige is poor. Okay, that would be hurting us a lot. Yeah, let's marry the French. Baden, you can have military access. And we've got a bunch more of these ships. And hopefully... oops, push the wrong button again. 9. Okay, we'll build one more. In this trade fleet, my trade fleets aren't even out at sea. That might also be the reason why we're not getting a lot of money here. Well, actually it looks like they all were except for Venice. Okay, cutting investments somewhere. I think we have to not do admin this time, because we're going to start doing that soon. So we might as well do diplomacy. Revolt in Sofia now. And of course we can't claim that Ragusa's supposed to be part of our country, which is a shame, but we can always get that back incredibly quickly. And this one will be Ragusa when I start hitting the wrong buttons. France is the most on Ragusa as well. I wouldn't expect that. How does France have any power here? Transfers from traders downstream. Okay. Receives trade power from Tuscany, Venice, Vinard. Why am I giving them trade power? I have no idea. We will leave that for a bit because why? Yes, transferring trade power to France. I don't want to do that. Cancel transfer trade power. Invest in the Cardinal. We'll take the French one. Okay, what's the next idea we can get? Humanist ideas. Religious unity, plus 25%. I think that would be alright, but what does religious unity actually do for us? Where is it down here? Get us more papal influence. Yeah, lowers revolt risk and stuff. So I suppose that'd be worth doing. There's a revolt up here. That army can't walk all that distance, so we're going to have to build another one quickly. Okay, that will be a very big army. Okay, so we could get tolerance. The other option is wait for tax assessor. It's the next technology. Or increasing the stability and getting rid of our extension. I'm kind of tempted to spend it here for now. Wish there was a way you could be like, everybody march to a place but don't march into enemy troops, because that would be stupid. But if there is, I don't know how to do it. We have Patriots in Constantine. We have an army around here somewhere? Yes, we do. And I'll probably even have a spear general for this army, I think. Yes, I have a couple of spear generals. Go with this one. Moves quickly. This one could also have a general. And these two are exactly the same. Britain defected to the Netherlands. I don't even know Austria had provinces over there. I thought they were stuck with just Vienna. Okay. Right, how's our trade income doing now? 39.95, that's much better. Our embargoes on others, on Spain and Bavaria, are those both my rivals? Because I have a feeling they're not. Only enemies are the Mughals, but Bavaria is not, so I should cancel the embargo on them. What was this? Revoke embargo. And who are my people? Ottoman, Spain and Portugal. Issue embargo, we cannot embargo them. We can embargo the Ottomans. Okay. So we've got space for another 42 regiments in our army and 7 more ships. And with the Ottoman fleet, still 92 ships. So I should get a few more of these big ships. I kind of think my navy could actually beat theirs in a straight fight, even though they've got the numerical advantage. But 7 more ships won't hurt, well, except for the budget. But I think we can probably afford that. I wasn't counting in nets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 more. 7. Nobles ally with foreign powers. The nobility was not fully subjugated during this age, and the nobles could and did strike independent alliances with foreign princes. The crowns of Europe might not have liked it, but they were normally hard pressed to prevent these kind of activities. Oh, we can get a kiss spelling on Hungary and lose admin power. 25 prestige. I kind of want to get my prestige back now that I realise it actually hurts my trade income. So we'll take the admin power loss. And let's see, who's Hungary allied with? Scandinavia and Poland. Should we get more diplomatic technology? Might as well, there's nothing else we're going to spend it on. And what's this highlighted for? Oh, because we're going to get a new one next turn. Our next technology. So I could go to war with Hungary. France would come with me. I would have to fight Scandinavia and Poland, and my army's still kind of weak, and I think half the world actually already hates me. Or at least I've got a massive coalition against me. Okay, try and make friends again. I'm pretty sure I've already done this, but might as well keep going. Because I don't really want to add more countries to this coalition. Who else was in it? Oh, Egypt was. So we might as well get rid of them. Well, not get rid of them, but try and make them our friends. Oh good, Netherlands left, just like that. So that's good. Who else was in it? Crimea is not a threat. Algiers, Morocco, Tunisia I kind of want in it. But I suppose, yeah, letting Egypt or Crimea is almost nothing. Still, it'd be best to get them out since I don't really want to have to fight them. Especially since Genoa here is my vassal. So I kind of don't want to provoke the countries around it. Hire a free military leader. This time it's going to be an admiral when I get a person. I get enough diplomacy points to get a person. Gain 15 admin or 25 ducats. Well, 25 ducats is nothing to me, so I'll take the admin. It's only 6. Whoops. France is requesting comes to their aid in the Badenese conquest of Heidelberg against Baden, Augsburg, Spain, Castilian Granada, blah blah blah, the Spanish colonies. So we've got to fight all these German countries. Well, actually, it's just Baden's the big one. Who else is here? Augsburg, I assume is nothing. Around... Nope, I have no idea where Augsburg is. Augsburg. Okay, well if I can't find it on the map, it can't be very powerful. Oh, is that it right there? Yep, okay. So fight those guys, we can do that. Fight Spain, we can take this last little colony. Not colony, province in North Africa. Okay. But I'm also going to build up another army. Just do exactly what I did last time. I could go all the way to the border. And then let's try and knock Augsburg or Augsburg out quickly. Hey, Bavaria's almost gone. Well, it's one province. Hungary's been kicking ass. No, let's not give them military access since they are our enemies. And is that also Augsburg? No, that's the Palatinate. Yeah, we'll recall the diplomat. So should I go charging over here to fight this army? Probably, but I prefer if France did it, and I don't see many... the French are all fighting Spain. Which reminds me, I should get this army, just go sit there. And the Spanish Navy might be a threat, but if I move my battle fleet to there, it should be able to blockade them. Well, not really blockade them, but keep them out of the Mediterranean. And I'll send these new ships to blockade Oran, just to help the siege along there. I kind of don't really have enough troops in Germany. I could bring these guys over, especially if Hungary will give me military access. And looks like there's going to be a small battle here. We won the Battle of Zurich. Nope, their army's pushing through here into Tyrol. How far away is this next army? Because we're going to have to gang up on these guys. Won the Battle of Brisgau, but we lost the Battle of Tyrol. And these guys are marching into Hungary. Why? No, they're going deeper into Hungary. Hungary's not at war with them. So I suppose we'll just have to let their army go. They're probably actually going to try and occupy my land over here, but I can occupy their country way before they can occupy mine. Or even make a decent impact on what's happening there. Oh nope, they've turned around. Okay, but we've basically got two armies here now. And that would be my 7th ship. leave that one in Trent. This other army's still massing though. I think we might move them down to Verona and hopefully they'll attack this army. Nope, they won't. Let's try and chase them down then. Trade collapse. There is nothing we can do, or we must do something. I want the money. Okay. So they managed to get around and going to attack my armies that are occupying their country. That's not a big deal. Those guys should be able to hold them until this second army arrives. And a few of my allies have shown up to help. And now they're going to get slaughtered. And that's probably the war won, to be honest. They're probably retreating into Baden proper, since it is their capital city. We've got 34 armies, because of course we lost an infantry regiment early on in Tyrol. Won the Battle of St. Gallen, so this army can go occupy Bern. Let's just get occupying things here. I know our allies should be able to help us out there. So is that all of Baden? Yes it is. And how's the siege down here going? Good chance of winning there. Spain's getting hammered by France. And we've beaten Baden and Augsburg. Another idea, yeah, let's get the idea, the tolerance. All rebels, but we defeated them with the help of France and the Netherlands and the Palatinate. I should say leader may negotiate for us here, because if Augsburg, for instance, tries to make a separate peace, I want their land. I mean, to be honest, France isn't going to give me that, but they might give me something. Improvements in naval technologies, spare no expense. What's our current inflation? I can never remember which one to click at. 0. So yes, spare no expense. Siege of Augsburg's not going very well at all. Must just be a really massive fortress. Fortress level 5, that is quite massive. Won the Siege of Arnsbach, so I suppose those guys can help out Augsburg. Won the Siege of Oran, that's brilliant. That's actually probably the one that I do want if Spain tries to make a separate peace. Expand the bodyguard. Lose 10 Republican position, we can still afford that. And gain on stability would be nice. And the Siege of Meiningen, again, into Augsburg. And the Siege of Ulm. This army was 1 infantry regiment short of the arbitrary quota I set up just at the start of this episode. 20 infantry, 10 cavalry, 5 artillery. There's no logic behind that, it just seems, you know, it doubles every time. I keep thinking Württemberg's part of Baden just because they're similar colours. And your Spain's basically gone. Oh, we won a naval battle. Okay. An election, we want a bureaucrat still. I think we're well behind in bureaucratic technology, and we're also researching bureaucratic ideas. Okay, revolt in Idrine. Oh, it's not only a revolt, they actually managed to capture the place. Let's see if Hungary will give me that thing back. Oh no, we've still got it, I thought they cancelled it. So we'll send this army over there, and can I give you a general? Nope. Oh well, we can get one. That army should be able to crush those rebels. Yep, no problems. Oh yeah, 14%. So for a second I thought, oh, I just couldn't see it behind us. It's lined up with Bavaria. I thought we'd stop the siege and Augsburg must have surrendered without me noticing. How close am I to my army cap at the moment? Only a few more regiments. Oh, we won another battle, sunk a Spanish capital ship this time. We've converted Travunia, won the siege of Bern. So we should get converting something else. And let's go, I suppose Sofia. I'm kind of always torn between doing the big ones first, just because we can get them done, or just doing lots of little ones. Oh, that was actually a decent naval battle there. I mean, well, it's not really, because we outnumbered them by a huge margin. We managed to sink all their ships with no loss. I should actually check out that my fleet's not getting damaged by these. And the answer is no, not significantly, so it can just keep sitting there. Won the siege of Augsburg. I can't make a separate peace with them. Augsburg has surrendered by giving me Augsburg. Great. Morocco's left the coalition against us. Well, I suppose it's probably a good point in time to do so, since I'm obviously expanding some more. And Spain's still in it, so I'm still might get Oran. Although obviously Spain's not going to be in it for much longer. And hopefully I'll grab some land off Baden as well, particularly Bern and what's that, St. Gallen would be good. Won the siege of Württemberg. Just the capital to go. There, occupied all of their country. We could go to war with Portugal, but just don't really feel the need to. And what's this? Raise taxes even higher? 2 base tax in Rome would be great. Or gain 61 manpower. I'm actually going to take the 2 base tax, putting it up to 16, and giving me 31 ducats a year. Okay, come on, Baden, you have to surrender. Should I make a separate peace? No, I don't want this land enough. I'd rather keep the good relations with France. We just sunk 2 Spanish ships, but 1 managed to escape. Was fighting our smaller fleet there, is why. How are things going over here? We defeated the rebels. Here we go. Spain will cede Alicante to France. Baden will cede Württemberg to Tuscany. We got Oran from Spain. Bavaria gains land, including the land that I actually wanted. And Switzerland as well. Oh no, Switzerland got the land I wanted, Baden got some other land I don't really care about. Okay, well that's not ideal, but that's what you do when you don't make a separate peace. Demand unlawful territory from Austria. Austria, you are not a threat to anybody, so no. I will keep it. Spain's allied with Austria, but of course Spain's not a threat anymore either. So Serbian nationalists in Ruska. Actually, our army took heavy casualties in this fight, so we might just wait for a little while. Actually, since I've got the fleet, I may as well send us all over here to blockade these rebels. And other than that, I suppose it's just waiting for our armies to recover, and we should get working on coring these if we can. Württemberg's pretty cheap. Actually, no, they're all really expensive, but that one's not that expensive. Oh, where's this? Idrine, 2 base tax, or 61 manpower. I'm going to take the 2 base tax, which would bring that one up to 8. We've just won the siege there. And now 27,000 men should be able to defeat the rebels in Ruska. At least you'd hope so. Oh, new technology, military, excellent, I suppose. Well, we get new types of infantry. Just wait till after this battle before I get new infantry. Nope, wrong button. Here we go. New infantry types. I've been going for ones that will stay in the fight for a long time and won't take many casualties. So looking at them, drill infantry is going to stay in the fight the longest. It's got the best defensive morale. It also does the most damage to enemy morale, so that could be handy. In terms of casualties, or the ability to not take casualties though, the Jaeger infantry actually beats it. Which is interesting, but I suppose they operate in, light infantry skirmish lines, so they wouldn't take much damage. Although they really should from cavalry, now that I think about it. I mean, not cavalry, in shock, because they're not in proper square or drill formations. What's mixed order infantry? Infantry assault unit originally equipped with grenades and most often deployed in sieges. The grenadiers came to regard the bayonet as a preferred weapon of choice in favour of the grenade. Okay, so they're the grenadiers. Light infantry. Drill infantry, I suppose, is the Napoleonic line infantry. Yep, and Napoleonic square is just infantry which hangs out in square. Okay, so that's actually the most well-rounded one. Jaeger infantry is good at defending, better at defending, but not good at driving enemy away. Drill infantry's got the morale, does well on fire and defensive fire. I'm tossing up between Jaeger and drill here. So I remember that my forces took heavy losses against the Ottoman artillery, so defensive fire would really help defeat that. In our frontline infantry, they'll just stay in the fight for longer. I mean, they'll take less casualties, which was what was really killing us, and morale was fine. But against the ones that don't have that massive artillery advantage, probably defensive morale would be better. No, let's go Jaeger. Jaeger's better defensively overall. It also doesn't really attack that well, but weak out artillery and cavalry for attacking. So we'll go Jaeger. And let's just park our fleet here so the Ottomans can see it. Might scare them a bit, especially since their fleet seems to have shrunk remarkably. Oh, no, I suppose their actual fleet's probably somewhere else. They're fighting Yemen and Kilwa. They couldn't have gone through the Suez Canal because it's not built yet. They might have gone all the way around Africa, but I doubt it. Anyway, Baden nuclear military access. Several prominent men in our country are pointing out that the path we are going when it comes to army research is utterly foolish and will amount to nothing. They're probably upset that I went with light infantry as my thing. They demand that we stop the current approach and stick with what was good enough for our fathers. They have a point, or we can ignore them. And my procedure's negative still. Well, we don't really need the military power. I'm only using it for technology, and the Ottomans are up to 29, we're up to 30. And they're kind of our biggest threat. France is also on 30, so we're not behind. Hey, Russia, you can have military access. What's Hungary at? 28. Russia, 29. Egypt, 28. I thought that would be a bit less. 24 there. 24, 28 in Tunisia. So we're not behind. If anything, Great Britain's probably ahead of us. Nope, 30. Okay. So now we can still get a few more regiments. But I'm kind of happy with my army. I might split this up and have 2 North African armies. And our navy, 6 more ships. That'll be because of Oran. So, well, yeah, let's just build 6 more. I feel like building archipelago frigates, kind of. Just because they're cheap. No, we don't need them, we've got tons of money. Local revolt risk? It's gone down, so that's good. And then I suppose we should get boons and boons. I haven't done it for a while. We make anything core? Nope. But we probably shouldn't spend any admin power for now, and we should get another bureaucratic candidate just to help along with making those things into cores. So we're not doing admin, and so not those two, but we should do trade and military. So yeah, over here we want trade power high and to be. We want trade power to be high in these nodes because those are Alexandria and Ragusa, which funnel trade into Venice and Genoa. Tunis trade node covers all of these, and that's another one that funnels into Genoa, so we make lots of money from that one. But this one over here in Seville, we won't make any money at all from. Actually, could I move a merchant to Seville and start taking money from there? No, I suppose it's alright how it is. They'll just send more trade power to Tunis, which will send a bit more into Genoa. I lose 50 military power due to division in the council. Where else can we do marketplaces? Over here. That's cool. Oh, I must admit those were all the provinces that we could still convert, so we can't use our missionary for a while. Augsburg's revolting, and that's a big revolt. So we'll get both armies here. But hopefully we'll be able to manage. So let's see how our infantry handles this. Inflicting heavy casualties on them during the fire phase. So that went pretty well, actually. See how kind of frontline Jaeger units actually stayed in the fight for about 3 fire phases. Took heavy casualties, we can see them here, 100, 100, 100, 100. In the meantime, our infantry and our artillery were actually causing heavy casualties to their frontline units, which is actually mostly the reason we won now that I'm thinking about what just happened then. It was basically a case of our kind of 10 frontline Jaeger units, they all were basically annihilated, but they stayed in the fight long enough for us to destroy the enemy's frontline infantry, which won us the battle. So I'm feeling happy with my choice of Jaeger. France and Spain are at war again, but didn't ask me this time. Well, not that I'd gain anything from that war. Production research flawed. The new techniques in our production are rumoured to be flawed. Several leading nobles argue that we should discard them and go back to the old and tried methods. Yeah, we'll lose some admin power. Need the prestige. A missionary. Oh, we got reformed again. I actually thought the reformed faith, reformed religion was basically gone. Well, it is basically gone. That looks like the only province. I feel bad to convert it then and just wipe out an entire religion. Oh no, there's another one there in Brunswick. So it's not that bad. Is anything in the New World? Nope, but I suppose not if there's no countries in Europe that are. We're not going to be making any reformed colonies. Catholicism's doing well. A bit better than they did historically, I'd say. Well, except for maybe in Poland. Minority prospers. Local tax modifier plus 25%. Where's about Albania? Well, that's good, I suppose. Let's see if we can't make anything cause here. Oh, should we wait for Al Jazeera? Now, while Augsburg's committing the most to our overextension, so we should get that out of the way. Build a few more buildings. Armories and docks are the two we can do. And docks are probably the... Whoops, I clicked on the army, not the building. Dock. That's an armory. Okay. Yep, up there. Okay, then I suppose armories. In North Africa. What does armory do? Manpower increase. Local recruitment trial. Well, I was going to make some armies down here, so increased recruitment would be useful. And trade depot, I suppose, is the next one. Lots of them in Greece. Well, Greece slash the Balkans. How are we doing for trade now? 50. Pretty sure it was 25 at the start of this episode. It's almost half from Genoa, half from Venice, which is interesting. Although trade's still our third most, or third largest source of income. And we are dominating Tunis, Venice and Ragusa, although France still has Genoa. How close is it in Genoa? France has 51, we have 27, so it's not even close. 47% in Venice, 28 in Ragusa, 19 in Constantinople, 14 in Alexandria, only 46 in Tunis. Who's the rest? Portugal, France and Tunisia. Okay. And surely, yeah, Algiers is in here as well. Tunisia. I'm guessing Tunis just gets them a lot of province trade power. Whereas Portugal and France must just be getting theirs from their power in Genoa and Seville. Which is unfortunate, but it's the way the game works. Well, I suppose it's actually fair enough, because it's basically just sending goods, you know, telling them not to come from this way. Well, no, that's not really. I suppose it's really merchants who are here buying up stuff and taking it back, but whatever. It makes sense, but it kind of sucks, because there's nothing I can do about it other than taking land over here and in here, which I don't particularly want. I mean, I should. I mean, Portugal and Spain are both kind of weak. I could also take it from Morocco and Algiers. France is powerful, but their land is wealthy. I don't think I could beat them in a war, though. Maybe. They probably have way better allies than me. Venice and the Netherlands. Venice still exists? Huh. Oh, well, sucks. I own your trade node. And allied with France and Austria, was it? Well, Austria is not a threat, but France kind of is. Huh. Maybe I should try and take Austria. Well, it's not going to be diplomatically, because they still want most of my country. You can have military access, and I'm losing one stability, so it can be the end is nigh, because people saw a comet. Okay, let's do this thing with the army. Actually, I'll just split this army and make it, then that can be the end of the video. Marry the Bavarians, why not? Oops, revolt in Algiers. Let's just send both these guys to deal with this, and then we'll split it up and build some more troops. Sure, Bavaria, you can be my ally. That's a lot of money, because the nobility are possibly with foreign powers. Okay, I'm taking their money just because I don't want to lose stability, because it's expensive, and an empire this size to get it back. This guy can go to Tripoli. So those guys are 21 when they're at full strength. And how many more units can I build? 16 more. Wait, is that right? Yeah, 13 plus 3, so 8 more each. I think they mostly want infantry, but we'll get 1 more artillery, 2 more cavalry, which leaves us with 5 infantry. And the same here. Ottomans are fabricating claim on Corfu. Okay. I wonder how they can do that, because they don't have any land nearby anymore. But anyway, I said that would be the end of the video, and this is a good point to end since nothing much is happening right now. So, well, I suppose we gained a bit of land here. But the big thing that's happened is really that we've just kind of strengthened our army, navy, and our economy. And we keep taking money from the nobles. But still, our economy is actually not that great. Overextension, we're still kind of struggling a bit, but I think we're in a good place now. And of course, Netherlands is no longer in the coalition against us, so we can take more aggressive action. Actually, I think Morocco's left, but we could actually just declare war on Algiers, Tunisia, and Egypt right now. Now, I think Crimea would also come, but that wouldn't be a bad idea if we're in an expansive war right now. I mean, we don't really have enough troops in North Africa to do it, but we could transfer one of these armies over. Okay, well anyway, that's a problem for next time. I hope you've all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all then.